Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back again today with another 2 trades. Today's date is August the 19th and I'm using my new FX trigger system. Now I took these 2 trades last night during the Asian session just prior to the news. News was coming out at 9:30. So let's go and take a look at that news. Right in here, Wednesday, August the 18th, last night, 9:30, Aussie, the unemployment rate and employment change. It was green here. Now I didn't know this because I took the trade before. I only trade in the direction that the FX trigger tells me to go. So no matter what the news comes out, I personally don't care about it because it's built right into the trigger system. So keep that in mind. Aussie news, high impact news. According to this, we should be buying the Aussie. So if the Aussie's on the left side, it's going up. Aussie's on the right side of the 2 pairs, it'll be going down. I did the Euro Aussie and the Pound Aussie prior to the news. So looking at the charts. And by the way, this way of trading is a great way to trade if you have a day job. And I'm speaking to people in North America, could even be South America. You work 9 to 5. This is 5 p.m. right here. So you're at home, dinner, whatever you have to do, get in front of the charts before the news. I got in front of the charts 30 minutes before, and I took the trades about 13 minutes after 9, as you can see here, and I closed out the trade. I kept an eye on it. I had my stops running and sleeping. It was impossible for me to lose one way or the other. But when I woke up this morning, there was a bunch of pips to be made. Like I ended up with a bunch of pips. Now just before I get into the trades, I would like to inform you that all the trading systems will work less than 50% of the time, and that includes all my trigger systems. It took me over 8 years and over 700 trading systems to learn that. To get that up to 80 to 90% success rate, you'll have to learn how to trade the flow of the market, which is what I teach. You will also have to learn trade management and money management. To be successful in trading, all you need is a lot of chart time, a lot of demo trading, and a lot of education. I provide the education. You must buy the education and then do the homework, or you will fail at trading. I highly suggest putting in more than 1 trade at a time, as no one knows which pair will move the greatest number of pips. That is why I place 3 or more trades at a time. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. This will encourage me to do more of these videos. If you leave your name and email address, I'll put you on my email list for free weekly trading tips. And also keep in mind, whoever picks up the FX trigger system, I will show you how you can get your hands on this trading simulator for the MT4 platform. It's an app, it's an EA. Once you install it, then you can bring it up and it will allow you to put in all the trades that you desire. You can use this app 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I do it on the weekend when the market is closed. And within a couple of weeks, a few weeks, I was able to double my daily pip intake. Trading improved tremendously. You're allowed to do buying and selling. You can manage a trade. It has many, many features. Comes with an ebook, 25 pages I actually read it 3 times. It helped my trading tremendously. So remember, this is totally free. So moving forward, let's get into this trade. There's only 2 of them. I am actually done trading for the day, and it is only not even 8:30 in the morning. I do have I'm doing a bunch of training videos for a new trigger system that'll be coming out. It'll be coming out, I do believe, September, or the beginning of September. Haven't decided which day yet. It's another fantastic trading system. It's not quite as busy, but somewhat similar. But anyhow, you'll see it coming soon. Now the system is telling me to buy. But remember, the Aussie, we're buying the Aussie, but the Aussie's on the right side. So I was looking at this. Now the very first thing I was thinking of prior to the news, which is right here where this line is. So in theory, pound Aussie and the euro Aussie should be dropping, should be going down, because we're buying the Aussie. But look at this. Everything was screaming. Now remember, I also drilled down the lights. That's what I call it, drilling down the lights. From the higher time frame, it was telling me to buy. So I definitely did not want to go against my system. I bought it, as you can see here. And then, of course, I managed the trade, eventually went to bed, and I woke up in the morning with a bunch of pips in this general area. So let's see what happened. Took the trade, pound Aussie. Here we go. Took the trade here prior to the news, as I said. Now my stop originally was below the goal line, and then as it was moving up, I readjusted the stop so that it was impossible for me to lose. Getting into trade at this cursor, let's see what it did go against me. Looks like 27 pips. I wasn't too worried about it, especially by the time the news came in and it just started to go up. No big surprise, because the FX trigger system was telling me it's going to go up, not down. Finally, when I got up this morning, I got up a little bit late, to be honest, but I decided to close the trade on this red candle. I was very happy. Looks like with about 70 pips, and 70 pips on the pound Aussie trade paid $4,872. Now in the training videos on how to trade with a day job, I go into much more detail on exactly how to trade this way. Moving on to the euro Aussie. Now I could have done all the Aussie pairs, to be honest with you, but I knew that the euro Aussie and the pound Aussie would definitely give me well over 100 pips. And my first guess at this is around 160 pips, something like that. So on this trade, very same conclusion I came to. FX trigger, lines and the boxes and everything. The whole system was telling me to buy. So that's exactly what I did. I bought it. Did do a pullback right in this area. Let's see, it went against me about 24 pips. And then when I got up this morning, I was very, very happy to see that's 133 pips, and 133 pips on the euro Aussie trade paid $9,457. Now the Asian session moves somewhat slower, but as you can see right in this area, there's still within the blue box there's 47 pips, so you can either grab some pips and or let it run through the nighttime. Make sure you manage the trade as it was going up. I readjusted my stop, so it was impossible for me to wake up in the morning and have a losing trade. And then of course London kicked in, right in this blue box, kicked in and gave me the bulk of the pips. So another great trading day, and pip total was well over 100 pips. It was even more than what I thought, as I just did the math, and it worked out to 203 pips, and those 203 pips paid $14,330. So if your system is not producing, like the FX trigger system, I suggest you get your hands on it. All you have to do is look right below this video. FX trigger system. I do charge $250 for it. I teach how to trade the flow of the market. If you don't learn this, you're always going to struggle as a trader. My FX trigger system has well over 4 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. Now it comes with 5 MT4 templates, 12 custom indicators, and my favorite meter. I threw in a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents, and 9 bonus videos. This will help you to learn how to trade the markets. Now there's 43 training videos. I did throw in one extra, as I did a very long video on how to backtest using the trading simulator. I highly recommend you get your hands on the simulator, mainly because it will improve your trading at a much faster pace. You can, in a week or so, you can do the equivalent of 1 year's worth of trading. If you want to speed it up super fast, get your hands on the trading simulator. And of course, my #1 way of trading on a daily basis, it's a great way to trade. You can read all the different ways, and keep in mind, traders who have only one way of trading, they're losing out on a lot of pips and a lot of money. The more ways that you learn how to trade, the more of a professional trader you will become. If you want, you can put this video on pause, read all the different ways that I teach. If you have any questions at all, quite simple, pick up the phone and call me. Here's my number. If you live too far, send me an email. Here's my email address. Now, I really do prefer Skype. All you got to do is click on this link right here. We'll have Skype connection, and through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session. I'll answer your questions, give you some tips and tricks. And keep in mind, this is with no obligation to you. Now, if you click on this link right here, you'll see 34 screenshots of all the trigger systems I've been building over the years. So that just about wraps up another day of trading. And if you like this video, I'll repeat it one more time. Please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Until the next trade, happy trading. And remember, keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.